Hi everyone, Peter Liciaga here in Mount Laurel, New Jersey with my buddy and Sensei
Well, I
Les.
started martial arts when I was 7. I'm 47 years old, so I've been doing it for 40 years. I've been teaching for well over 25 years. I've traveled the world, studied with all different people, and recently I've traveled the world. Teach 2008, we've been on a tour into Poland, Germany 3 times, Switzerland, Canada.
Your background in martial arts, what systems have you worked on?
I started with Kyokushin karate, and that's what was available in Europe at that time. And when I moved to the United States in '79, I automatically transferred to Judo while training with Kyokushin. And after that, I discovered Kempo. So, you know, I was looking for that extra edge while training in Judo and Kyokushin. Now, once I started training in Kempo, I was introduced to this Filipino man. His name was Grandmaster Remy Priestess. And the things he did with sticks, I said, I want that. So I kind of laxed off on the Kyokushin and the Judo, and then I went full force with Kempo and sticks at the same time. While training with sticks, I met this wonderful gentleman named Dr. Manji, who's a Bando Grandmaster. He's a Bando Grandmaster. He's probably the best blade guy. And something clicked at that point in time. So ever since I was training in Bando, while doing Kempo and Modern Arnis, I was looking for something of mine. Something was always missing. That's when I did a lot of research on physics, kinesiology, anatomy, and so forth. And that's little by little I started writing stuff down as the researcher found it out. That's when I formed my system. It's called Sana. It comes from Japanese. Sana, which is 3. Do is the way on, and Kan is the system. So it's the way. It's a 3-way system. Three-way off free system.
Wow.
3 movements, 3 slashes, 3 takeouts. So basically, that's
I want to talk a little bit about how the relationship and how they all come together. I know because I've been in about 40 years also with different experiences than you. But what I do know is that all the systems that I work, they all have common denominators, that they all complement each other.
Well, they all do. I mean, I'm always reminded about what Bruce said. You know, when he started martial arts.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee, everyone. Not Bruce Jenner. Or Bruce Willis.
Wallace. He always said, you know, when I started martial arts, I thought a punch was a punch. When I was training, I found out a punch is not a punch. Then when I became a master at it, a punch is just a punch. So basically, that's the common denominators in all the martial arts. As far as I'm concerned, no matter what you do, you can always find a common denominator in it, in your training, to put all the arts together. For instance, like, in Kempo, a partner system has 260 techniques. You can do them all continuously as one long technique.
Just looping it.
Looping it all the way around. You can put them in any order that you want. And all the footwork that's in there will fall right into sticks. You know, that's why the sticks actually adapted in level 6, which is 6 down in the partner system.
One thing I noticed when I came to you with the Modern Arnis was the flow.
Yes, sir.
And that's one thing now, because I took that and I brought that idea, that philosophy, that concept to Tang Soo Muay Kwan. And also, because I'm doing jiu-jitsu right now, this idea, same thing, it's flow. We get on the mat, there's a flow that we're rolling around, it's all a flow. There's no sight, sense, there's a sense to it. And that's the one thing I learned from you with Modern Arnis, this flow, which that's another concept that I found that complements every single system that I do.
Absolutely. That's actually the motto of Modern Arnis, is go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
That's their motto.
Marriage of skin, I use that all the time.
Marriage of skin, marriage of gravity, go with the flow.
Yes, sir.